MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Washington Nationals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, we'll see if the Todd father, Todd Frazier, can keep it going. He can fly. I just love watching him on the bases. And this year, he's leading the team in stolen bases and a run scored. He uses his wheels to get into scoring position. Then he flies home when the guys behind him put the ball in play. Simple as that.
Steven Strasburg gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a four-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
In now, Jose Reyes. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's set and the pitch. Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 2-2. Fouled away. To third. Martin comes up with it. Throw on to first will take care of Reyes, and that's how we get things started.
That is second baseman, Cabrera.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Martin over to his right. 2 gone.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's gone just 2 for 15. He's taken him deep once. He's set. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Strasburg has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Down in order go the Mets. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his 3 pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all 3 of his pitches at any time.
So digging in now, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Jackie Robinson.
First delivery to him on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, it's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
The 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first down.
Batting second, first baseman, Cliff Floyd.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the free swinging Cliff Floyd will stand in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
And now Bryce Harper. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's a .375 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Reyes into shallow center. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Center fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A pause and the 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Count still at 1-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Turned on down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Chopped weakly to the right, but that one rolls foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Here's another 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-2. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's Todd Frazier now. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's gone 2 for 5. From the stretch, there's a breaking ball over the outer half. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Oh, that grounder caught him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. And now for Washington, Vladimir Guerrero. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Line towards center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Stepping in now, Daniel Murphy, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's wide. 2-0. This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Riding in now for the Nats, Andre Dawson. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Dawson, a native Floridian. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Popped him up. Bruce coming on, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-2. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. 1-0 the count. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0 delivery. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Russell Martin now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
No reason to give in to him here with a base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Nationals Park in D.C. Set to go now in the 3rd. Here's Adrian now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg: 7 hits in 15 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Batting 8.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. Finds the zone. Strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Jacob deGrom. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Two out, nobody on. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Steven Strasburg, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here it comes. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Count is 2-1.
3-1. Jackie Robinson waits on deck. Line drive to center field, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the pitcher reaches base to start the inning. That means they'll flip the lineup card with a man aboard and nobody out.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Ground ball sent back up the middle to Cabrera for one on to first, and they get them both.
Up next for Washington.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Standing in now, Cliff Floyd, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Now the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cespedes going back, still ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Cliff Floyd. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Missed with a slider. The 1-1. Line towards center field. Cespedes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. We're through 3 in our nation's capital. It's 2-0 Washington. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Right there, Murphy at second. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Nationals have elected to challenge.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Riding in once again as Dribble Cabrera. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's set, and the pitch. Change up in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
A 1 pitch on its way. Right side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
In now, Michael Conforto. A bullet to first base. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Vladimir Guerrero hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Digging in to try it again, Daniel Murphy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. One and one.
Oh, that's just out.
The 1-1 is a ball down and away.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Bouncer up the middle. He's got it to Cabrera for one. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andre Dawson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gary Carter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a soft liner in there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, Russell Martin. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Sent toward first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Nats leave a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Now the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Strasburg comes set. Here's the 0-2. And a breaking ball stays outside. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 0-1 count and the pitch.
No, that's
Good
it.
changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Late that time for a strike.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Lays off 2-2 now. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Dawson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Chopped on the ground over to first. Floyd loves it. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. So here now is the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Steven Strasburg.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Played on the backhand. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out.
Up next for the Nationals, the shortstop, Jackie Robinson.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jackie Robinson. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Reyes is up with it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Digging in once again, Cliff Floyd. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Frazier into shallow left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're up 2-0. Next for the Mets, Adrian Gonzalez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Right there, Murphy at second. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob DeGrom.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another 0-2 home. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Bryce Harper now. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one.
Right, Harper.
Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0 home is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone. Solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Second home run early in the year as the Nats move out in front now, 3-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. No outs, nobody on. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Now the 2-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Hansel Robles takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 47, Hansel Robles.
Daniel Murphy will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. First pitch on its way. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Guerrero leads off second with nobody out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Andre Dawson, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. Last time through was a base hit. From the stretch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Nationals do get a run on the Bryce Harper home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's 3-0 Washington. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side. Harper is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now the 0-1. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Here's the 0-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Debro, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Ready for another chance, Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving over is Guerrero, and he makes the catch to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. It's the Nationals 3 and the Mets nothing.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 67, Seth Lugo.
Russell Martin now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Third baseman, Russell Martin.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Lugo, a 6'4" right-hander. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Strasburg. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Here's the 0-1.
Nope,
here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Heater gets turned around.
Cliff Floyd will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch coming, here it is. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Runner goes. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Ryan Matson's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 44, Ryan Matson.
Striding in once again, Jake Bruce. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Carter moving to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. Here's Todd Frazier now. Career numbers with Madsen. Just a couple of matchups. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
A little bouncer that winds up foul for the second strike. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Here's Adrian now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
2 out, nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing the fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Ready for another shot now, Travis d'Arnaud. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First delivery to him on the way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. This one's down to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. Still down 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Cliff Floyd. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Cliff Floyd.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Frazier will wait on it. And he puts it away for the first down. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Here's Bryce Harper now. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground at first. Gonzalez has got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Digging in and looking for more, Vladimir Guerrero. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Bruce on the run. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. But they lead it 3-0.
Your attention, please. Now
and the call's been made, so coming on is the bespectacled closer, Eric Gagne. Brandon Nimmo is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth.
Leading off with a match, the left fielder, number 9.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Shortstop number 7, Jose Reyes.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Reyes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Standing in now as Dribble Cabrera, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. The win would be Steven Strasburg's here, barring any late turn of events. 2 out, nobody on. A shot down the first baseline. And gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Ready once again, Michael Conforto. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Cabrera at second with 2 down. there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Nats took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Steven Strasburg earns the win, his 2nd, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Eric Gagne wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base.